Good afternoon. This is going to be my Aries video. And I did want to say that for those of you guys that have subscribed to my channel, that I've been gone for a while. About 6 months, to be honest with you. I had a lot going on. A lot of things in my life, just a lot of stuff. And I really had to take the time to really work through things, and things have resolved themselves. Plus I really have been focused on manifesting better situations into my life, practice what I preach, so to speak. And that has happened for me. I've been playing around with the law of attraction a lot, and I have been manifesting higher vibrational situations in my life. So I'm really excited about that. I'm really excited because I'm more focused than ever, more connected than ever about delivering these messages. So I'm going to be doing the readings for the signs about every 2 weeks. I'm not going to try to kill myself and get them done every week like I used to. So with that being said, I'm doing a reintroductory offer of $25 for personal readings through PayPal or Cash App, and I will add my email address in the description of the video so you can schedule that. I'm using the Sex Magic Tarot cards, which I'm really excited about using. And with the Sex Magic Tarot cards, this is basically going to be a love reading. So whatever questions that you have regarding your love life, they will be answered today. So I will go ahead and pull the Sex Magic Tarot cards, and then I'll use clarifiers. I'm going to take that one because it keeps trying to come out. And that one. And these Sex Magic cards are very interesting too, by the way. I'm still getting used to them. Oops. All right, give me one more. Sorry, the sun is shining really, really brightly through here. Oh, that's too many. What I found is if a card is going to come out, it's going to come out. It is going to come out. It will not be idle. It will make itself known. It will reappear. All right, I just need one more. Well, it gave me 2 more, and you know what? I'll take them. And my deck knows that I do not read reversals. Wow. Lots of pentacles and wands, but more pentacles than anything. I'm going to use my energy oracle cards to clarify. These are my fairy cards, my fairy messages. Try to make some room here. I am going to use one of my Vampire Oracle cards. And I'm gonna get one of my Romance Angel cards. Or a couple. I might get two. I'm being guided to get two of them. Get one more. And we got three. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Sorry, it's kind of dusty over here. It's making my nose itch. All right. We have the Three of Pentacles. I'm looking at this picture. It's really very passionate energy. It looks like they're actually in the kitchen. So what I'm getting is that there is a lot of passion between you and your other person. A lot of passion. But this card is actually clarified by the thinking woman. So you're really overthinking it. This is a mutual connection. Both people feel the same way. But what I'm getting is that it really started off really hot and heavy, very passionate. And maybe it's cooled off just a little bit. And so this really, it's because a lot of fears are coming in. You're really overthinking it. Really trying to be more logical than to actually feel your way through this. Your intuition is actually your feelings. It's not in your mind at all. And when we overthink, we're creating scenarios that might not even be the case. And this is a very fear-based energy. Because a lot of times we carry in from our past relationship into our new relationship a lot of baggage that we haven't cleared. A lot of expectations of how we feel like things are going to play out. And it's kind of that self-fulfilling prophecy, so to speak. So I hope that is the message that I'm getting with these two cards, is that you're really overthinking it, and your mind and your thoughts are actually getting in the way of this connection right now. And we have the Tower moment. And I feel like you know this. Maybe you've had something happen recently between you and your significant other. Something has happened that has allowed you to see this, to see that you have been stuck in the same type of relationships over and over again. And this has really made you question and really made you wonder why. Like, why do I always attract the same type of situation over and over again? And the reason why is, for one thing, you're thinking too much. Second of all, it's like you are scared to open up your heart, to let love in. To be open and be vulnerable. It's this whole feeling of, I don't want to be a fool again. I don't want the same thing to happen to me that's happened to me before. I don't want to be hurt over and over again. But the message that's coming through from Spirit is to go through this door to romance, to trust that it is safe to love right now. And the way that we have more fulfilling connections and relationships with people is by opening up our heart. And like I said, I feel like this Tower moment, maybe even, I'm getting for some of you that maybe you're worried about infidelity. Maybe you're worried that there's like a third party. Because this has happened for you before. You know, you've been in this type of situation before. And so you've kind of closed yourself off a little bit and you're overthinking it and you're being way too logical. And the reason why I say this is because we create scenarios with our mind. The message that's coming through from Spirit is to trust and have faith. And stop thinking so much. Just go with the flow. Because here we have the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands is all about a spiritual connection. This is a very spiritual connection. This is a soul connection. Basically, everyone we meet is a soulmate. Everyone of some magnitude whatsoever. Everyone is a soulmate. Everyone is your soul family. You've known them before. Even someone you rub elbows with on the bus or at the, someone you walk past in the store, are all a part of that reality that you are experiencing. But some soulmates are more romantic than others. So I'm getting that this person that you're with, I mean, it's definitely a very intimate soulmate connection. Could be a twin flame. Usually the Four of Wands is the twin flame card. Maybe you've been seeing 1111 everywhere. The twin flame connection is completely different because you are meeting your other self, the other part of your soul, the other polarity. One's a negative, one's a positive, and you kind of have to balance out your energy, balance that energy out between the two of you in order to be able to come together. But there's always a lot of triggering, a lot of fears involved with these type of connections, because these type of connections come in to really turn your world upside down, and for you to really have these Tower moments, for you to see what type of cycles, what type of patterns that you've been stuck in. Because we as human beings, that's what we're here for, is to experience these different things. And some of them can be painful. But what I'm getting is that, like I said, the thinking, the overthinking, all of the baggage that you've brought in with you from past connections is what's really getting in the way of this connection. Because it has cooled off. It's not as passionate as what it was in the beginning. Your wish is granted. What you've asked for is coming true. So you need to have faith. If it's this connection here, I'm getting for a lot of you that you've been trying to manifest this connection to bring it in so that it's even stronger. Maybe, you're not together now. I'm getting for some of you that maybe you're not together with this person anymore for whatever reason. You guys are like temporarily apart. You're separated. And for that, your wish is going to be granted because this person is going to return to you. But you have to stop overthinking it. And you have to fall into a place of deep faith and a deep sense of knowing that you are meant to be together. We have the Ten of Wands. And I'm just looking at this picture. Doesn't this kind of looks like fall a little bit? See how the leaves look like they're changing colors? So I'm getting for some of you that maybe you guys went your separate ways in the fall. That I'm getting for some of you that you walked away from this connection because you were overthinking it. And maybe there was a third party. I'm getting for some of you that there was a third party. Because there's definitely a third party here. And I'm not laughing at you because trust me, I've been in that situation. It's real fucked up. So I'm getting for some of you that there was a third party. But understand that I know it's really hard for us to accept responsibility for what we create as co-creators with the universe. But when your fears come in, like, you know, you're in this energy here where everything is just real passionate and real loving, and it's just amazing. And then the fears creep in and all of the overthinking. And before you know it, you have created a whole scenario like this, you know, where there is a third party, there is, you know, possibly a separation. And I'm feeling very strongly that one of you stepped away, walked away in the fall from this card. There could be a child involved. Maybe you guys have a child together. And I'm feeling very strongly that this is the case for a lot of you, that there is a child. And that can be very heartbreaking too, especially when you're the one left behind to take care of the child. Or maybe for some of you, maybe you're not able to see your child right now because you're not together. A lot of pain in this reading. Toil and labor. So basically the energy that I'm getting here is, you know, possibly one of you, you know, there's a child involved and maybe you guys are not together now. And, you know, I'm even sensing for some of you, you might be a single parent right now and having to work extra hard to make ends meet because you're not together with this person anymore. Both parents are not together under the same roof. But what I'm getting is that this could even be a new person that's coming in. And the message is to keep your heart open. Even though you've been hurt before, this door to romance is still open because your wish has been granted. And this picture here to me looks a lot like spring. It just reminds me of spring. So I feel like there's going to be a big shift in the springtime, possibly even a new person coming in. Maybe you've even met the person in question. I'm feeling that very strongly for some of you. The Ten of Pentacles. So yes, I feel like some of you have already met this new person. But the message, the guidance that's coming in from Spirit is to make sure that to clarify this card is the Immortal, consuming family, pressure of peers. So I do feel like this whole energy here of having to raise a child, having to work extra hard, to all of this right here that's going on, this consuming family pressure is taking over right now. And the message that's coming through is to make sure that you still have time for yourself. Make sure that you still make time for yourself and for love, because that is how you're going to build this connection right here, is to make time. And don't just let the pressure of peers and family get in the way. You know, a lot of times people will tell us, you know, and I'm not saying you shouldn't put your child first, you shouldn't put your responsibilities first, but make sure that you are taking care of yourself and putting yourself first, because that is how you can be a better parent. Because an opportunity is going to be presented to you to meet an amazing, amazing partner. And sometimes there's nothing wrong with step parents. You know, and I'm getting for some of you that you're going to meet somebody who's going to step in, who's going to be an amazing step parent. It's going to be a beautiful connection. And this is going to be happening in the springtime. And do take what resonates. We have the Four of Pentacles. But make sure you release any type of energy around your ex. If you have somebody and it's kind of an on again, off again connection, you know, and I'm getting for some of you, maybe even like a booty call type of situation, make sure that you know what you want. Don't just do this out of loneliness, just to have somebody there. Because I'm feeling very strongly that you want more than what you've been getting out of this situation here. And it's been very painful, and it's been on again, off again. You know, and sometimes you have to walk away from that person. Because I had somebody tell me back in August when I was going through my thing, she said, when you hold on to something so tightly, you can actually, in the past too, like something that's from the past, you can actually block your blessings from coming in. And no sooner than she told me that, you know what, boom, I met somebody else. And it was really amazing. It was really an amazing, beautiful connection. But I really had to release what I'd been holding on to for so long. Once I did that, then what I had been wanting the whole time showed up. Because not needing anything will attract everything. So don't sell yourself short and be in this situation where, you know, you have somebody, they're kind of coming in and out of your life and they're taking for granted that you'll always be there. Because I'm getting that energy very strongly. And I'm also getting, like I said, that somebody new is coming in the spring. And this is going to be an amazing connection. And if you are a parent, like I said, there is absolutely nothing wrong with remarrying and, you know, even having a step parent in your child's life. Because I'm feeling very strongly this is something that is going to happen for some of you. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So make sure that you're real and true to yourself, to your feelings. If you have met this new person, which I'm feeling for some of you, you have, it's safe to love. It's safe to open up your heart. It's safe to walk through this door of romance, in spite of what's happened in the past. Because I'm getting for some of you, like I said, you had a steamy connection in the beginning, and it just kind of, it turned into this on again, off again, painful thing that you've been going through. And like I said, I'm getting for some of you, it could very well be a twin flame connection. Definitely a very intimate soulmate connection. But don't be scared to walk away and put yourself first. Because when we hold on to something so tightly, it's out of fear that we're going to lose it. And it's that very fear that we're going to lose it that causes us to lose it. That's the exact energy that I was getting with this Thinking Woman card. Don't be scared to explore other connections because you just never know. Knave of Pentacles. This is a very steamy card too. Very passionate. And this is the new connection. Someone who's going to be there. Is going to be there. And yes, we're supposed to fill our own cup. But man, they're going to add to that cup. And it's going to be an amazing connection. It's very beautiful. I mean, I can feel the energy from this. Because to clarify that, we have this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. And so this is that new energy, that new person. And like I said, sometimes we have to let go and walk away from a situation that no longer serves us. And sometimes, you know, you'll end up with both people and then you have to decide, you know, between this old energy and this new energy. And I'm getting for some of you that is going on, or it's going to happen. But you definitely have to clear the energy of your ex because it's really getting in the way right now. And plus, you're kind of carrying that over into this new connection. And the other message that's coming through for you is try not to tell this new person too much about what you've been through. A lot of times, we meet somebody and we just are crazy about them. We're just like, you know what, I'm going to tell you all about me, my whole life story. And the message that's coming through from Spirit is to go slowly with that. Don't bring up too much of your past right away. Really get to know each other first. There was another card. Oh, it's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So once again, we have another card saying it's safe to love and open your heart. So make sure that you are not stuck in your head to where you miss this opportunity that this new person is about to bring into your life. Because like I said, I can feel the energy from this new connection, and it's really pretty amazing. And if you have not met this person, it's definitely going to happen this spring. But do try to clear your energy from this old connection. And if this person is in and out of your life, kind of like a yo-yo in and out, you definitely need to cut that off. You definitely need to clear your energy. And that is really how you will know what is for you, is to let go of it. Because when you hold on so tightly, you don't have any way of knowing. We hold on really tightly out of fear. So definitely do release those fears right now. And so this is your reading, Aries. I'm going to pull one more card. I'm being guided to pull one of my Love Your Inner Goddess cards for a universal message. And then I will wrap this up. Tribe of the Kindred. I carry your heart, I carry it in mine. So I do feel like this here is another confirmation of this twin flame connection. And if you are indeed in a twin flame connection, of this on again, off again type of thing, let it go for a while. Just let it go. Because the twin flame connection is not about romance at all. It's an inner journey. It's a journey to spiritually awaken, to really get in touch with yourself, because your twin flame is you. And so sometimes the universe will bring us a special soulmate to help us with that. And it does get a little bit confusing, as long as you don't confuse the twin flame connection with romance, because like I said, it is a true spiritual journey. It is about getting in touch with yourself, about clearing out any of your fears, any of your self-limiting beliefs, about remembering who you are as a soul, because your twin flame is the other part of your soul. And it is safe to love. It is safe to be in another relationship. Trust me, I know. And sometimes that's what we need to actually help us balance out our energy more. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end there. But if you would like a personal reading, please reach out to me. I'm going to include my email address in the description of the video. Thank you.